From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. Pitching in our game today, Kevin Gausman.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
All right, ready to go here. And now, Mookie Betts. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And we are underway. Right-hander kicks, deals on the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, center fielder Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got three straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Runner!
Mookie on the move. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Inside, and it's a ball and a strike. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And he pumps it a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Got him looking. That's the second out.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and two strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Two on, two outs. Way high there. And it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-1 now. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Max Muncy, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Stays alive. Laser could be trouble, headed for the plate. He will score. The Dodgers have the lead. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
He was all over that
Third
one. I
baseman,
love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Pitch misses. 1-1. That one missing inside. Runner at second, 2 down. Right through there, got it. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Rogers Center. And on the mound in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Just missed. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That's in there. 3-1. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one.
Shortstop,
Those grinding
Bo
ABs take a
Bichette.
toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning,
third,
got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ball one there. Outside low, and the count is even 2-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting to hit for Toronto. And that's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Vladimir
Guerrero Jr. now. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check, and they're down 2-0. Back now in Toronto. And the batter now, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
Gosman back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. And George makes the grab. And there's one down.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter,
Michael Conforto will climb in. Conforto, a former All-Star, in the 8th spot in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Right side, Jimenez. Tosses to first. That's out number 2. Two outs, base is empty. Hye-Sung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Next one is off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Lifted in the air, right field. Springer sizes this one up, corrals it, and that is that. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for
Now it's the
Toronto,
DH, Will
designated
Wagner.
hitter, Will Wagner.
That one outside. 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Right through there for a strike. Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Throw on to Freeman, and they get the out.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Andres.
Two down,
Jimenez.
bases empty. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Two down, nobody on. That misses. And a count 1-2. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
set for the
Los
start of the
Angeles,
inning. At the
shortstop,
plate, Mookie Betts.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
And a swing and a miss. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was
Now
taking
batting
it, thinking it might be a called ball
Edman.
or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Tommy Edman at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
One strike.
Bunting for a hit. Throws across the diamond, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they
Now
were
batting,
playing before
the first
laying that
baseman,
one down.
Freddie Freeman.
And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Freeman now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And it's fouled away. To the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And that'll do it. Dodgers down in order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the last of the third. And now Ernie Clement. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground to third. Slides for the stop. Here's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
So the lineup flips over. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a strike. Lucas, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's off the inside corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Caught looking his first time up. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
And that's way high. And now 2-0. Well struck right field. That's back there. See you later. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Anthony Santander, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Freeman over to first in time. Inning over. Bo Bichette goes yard for the Jays. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the top of the fourth, now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. That clips the corner.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
And ball 1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Will Smith to the plate. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. Gets the call, and that's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's downstairs and outside. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and James Kingsley says he won a round. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Singy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. And now it's Max Muncy. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Guerrero makes the grab, and that's the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Score remains 2-2. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And Vladdy Jr. hits one out. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Not even close there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
That one ripped, but foul.
Two balls, one
In the
strike.
dirt, but kept close. And a 2-1 on the way. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman Andres Jimenez.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. There's the strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
And a foul ball. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Ohtani.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
And here is Ernie Clement, and he's already singled in this game. That one's in there. Strike 1. And that's in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Vlad Guerrero Jr. with the solo shot for Toronto. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Gosman back to work. Pajes measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-2. Way high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And here is Michael Conforto. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Outside corner for a strike. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. And now 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and the count is filled up. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
And now Hae-Sung Kim flied to right his first time.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Conforto leads off first with 1 away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Out to center. Jimenez on his way over. Snags it for the second out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Mookie Betts. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that one fouled off. Turns and fires the Betts. And that's off the outside edge. And a count 2-1. And Mookie takes. Tommy Edman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive. It gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 outs. Edman now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Fought off foul. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Strike 3, got him swinging. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Swings and misses. Now 2-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Late swing, foul to the left. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Gets the outside corner with that one. Action in the pen down there. Michael Grove looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia, the lefty, warming up as well. That's in there.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Sia strikes him out for the second time today.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. He's already homered here in this one.
Runner,
here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's gone. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 5-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher on here, Michael Grove.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Base is empty, one away. Anthony Santander at the plate. Just missed.
That's a ball.
One down, base is empty. That's in there, and 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Still only one out here in the inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game. In there at the knees, 0-1.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Last half of inning number 5. Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, one out.
That's the ball.
Just off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate.
Now
the game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So bases loaded with one away. Kirk will hit next. Right down the chute. That's strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Outside low, and it's 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Save. And the lead is up to 5.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Andres Jimenez, the next to hit, was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
One out. Runners at first and second. And that one sliced foul. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ernie Clement digs in now. 1 for 2. In for a strike. 0-1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 5. Blue Jays 7 and the Dodgers 2. Back now in Toronto. Top of the 6th inning. There's Freddie Freeman now. This one in the air, center field. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Brendan Little, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Sandlin getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. That clips the zone, and the count 1-1.
One strike.
And strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Strike three, struck him out for the 3rd time today.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
He swings and fouls one off. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Next offering is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So they go quietly there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Blue Jays 7 and the Dodgers 2. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. And a ground ball to first, and a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, George Springer.
So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, George Springer. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that drops in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Michael Kopech appears to be getting loose. This to third. Zips it to first. That takes care of Springer.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Bo Bichette.
So 2 down now, and here is Bo Bichette. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
That one catches the corner for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
That's the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 6 full. Blue Jays 7 and the Dodgers 2. And we're back. Here comes Max Muncy. There's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
There's a strike.
0-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Pajes in the box again. Takes a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Inside. And the count is 1-1.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Michael Conforto. And first offering is fouled off.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Oh.
Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Now pitching for
righty reliever out of the pen, Michael Kopech.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Left fielder
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Vladdy in the box now. No balls and a strike. And it's even up.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Will
So now the
Wagner.
DH spot, Will Wagner. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Pajes settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nick Sandlin.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Second baseman
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swung on, popped up left side. Clement under it. Hauls it in for the out. One down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Betts into second.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
One out, runner at second. And here comes Tommy Edman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kirk makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Next to the dish is Freddie. 1 for 3. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Oh. First pitch misses.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
2 balls, no strikes to count. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
– That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 on the way. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Andres Jimenez getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Kopech a throw over, and he's back in there. Kopech, a 6'3" righty, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that's in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Just missed. Jimenez over at first with one away. And that misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, that slider wasn't even
Now
close to
batting,
the strike
center
zone, and he got him to
fielder,
chase. That's just a bad approach right
Lucas.
there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Lucas
Nope,
stands
away.
in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1-1.
Just
No, that's a ball.
missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And ball
Nope,
4,
take it
2
back.
aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning
Now
alive, puts a
batting,
runner into
right
scoring
fielder,
position, and a
George
chance for this offense to add on to their
Springer.
lead.
First and second, 2 outs. And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. Just
No, that's a
missed.
ball.
First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Slice down the right side. Swings through that one.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I
One
love the
ball,
way that he's
2
turned
strikes.
things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Blue Jays leave a pair. And they're still on top 7-2. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Los
All set
Angeles,
to start
left
the 9th
fielder,
in this one.
Teoscar
And at the plate for the
Hernandez.
Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Sandlin back to work. Now one missed.
1-0.
That's towards center. Lucas hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially
That's
with
the
that
ball.
velocity.
Next offering upstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take,
Great
especially
ball.
with 2
Keep
strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. High fly ball out towards left center. Lucas sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max
So they're
Muncy.
down to their final out. Muncy digs in. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. The other way. On to first. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.